Welcome to 7 Tarot. To become an experienced navigator, you need to get lost once in a while. And before you know it, you don't need a map at all to show you the stars. Here, in these videos, we dive deep into remote viewing, a powerful ability to perceive events, people, and places beyond time and space. Using this intuitive practice, which can also be known as automatic drawing and writing, we explore past, present, and future predictions, uncovering hidden truths the tarot cards cannot give you alone, and revealing messages the universe wants you to hear. Through remote viewing, we access information beyond the 5 senses, offering detailed insights that can help you navigate life with confidence and clarity. If you're seeking answers, guidance, or a deeper connection to the unknown, you're in the right place. Subscribe and join the journey.
Scorpio, how you doing? So I will always be there for you, but where do we go from here? Okay, so this happens to be, it kind of come up in my head as I was kind of thinking about, okay, let's have some messages for Scorpio. Where do I start? You've kind of got this new start, okay, a new beginning and a new start. But this is actually a song that I wrote that is actually on my other YouTube channel called Angel Radio. You can find that link below. I haven't promoted that for a while. But it was, I will always be there for you. But where do we go from here? Okay, so it's like, I'll always be there for you. And I do love you, and I do want you, but where do we go from here? So it's a little bit like a path of Libra, if you like, but a choice, maybe of a 2 of Cups. And it could be to do with like reconciliation for a lot of you. Okay, now this is, or Rebecca, or anybody that has R in the name, like Rachel, Rebecca, Rashad, Evans, Barry, Tina, I'm also picking up. Okay, but Wrecking Bull, something about a 5, maybe Sag, Taurus, Loaf, Par 5. But Connet, Silicone. I don't know if any of you are having some fake tits or what, I don't know, or you've got silicone. Siliconation. Okay. But reconciliation. So it's like, well, where do we go from here? Because I don't know, because it hasn't kind of been written yet. It's a little bit like a 2 of Cups, right? Of where you're facing this choice, right? Or both of you are, of like, I'll always be there for you, right? It's not that I'm not here for you. I am, right? But where do we go from here? Do we remain as friends? Do we like reconcile? Do we like, what do we do? Right? What do we do with this? Right? Because your first message also that I picked up for you was like, what have I got? Right? It's like winning something, right? Like I need to know what I've got, right? Okay, so I did hear also, like, I need to know what I've got. Like, I've got something, right, wrong with me, or like something isn't right within my body. Believe it or not, Scorpio, I just come up with a lot of your message when I was taking a shit. So, you know me. I went to the toilet and I was like, okay, right, I'm going to do Scorpio. And I was kind of going through this and I heard that and blah, blah, blah. And then for some reason, I also heard, and I can't think what led to the message, but it was some illness, right? An illness. And I want to know what I've got. Like, I've got to go to the doctors to find out what it is that I've got. And I did hear it, but now I can't bloody remember what it was that I heard. It might come to me in a bit here. But I need to know what I've got. I want to know what I've got wrong with me because something doesn't feel right within my body, right here. Because it's like I'm winning something. Like I have to check on something to find out, okay, there's a nurse energy here. Nurse. right? Like, I need to check on you because I need to check on you to see if you're all right. I will always be here for you, but where do we go from here? Because we haven't had an answer. And I think some of your answers that you're looking for may be medical, right? Medical. And it's like a person that goes around from house to house, okay, checking on the elderly or checking on their parents, right? And I need to know, where do we go from here? Because I need to pop in and check on you to see if you're all right. Because it may be supporting someone, I don't know. But like, it's like I'm here for you, but I need to check up. It's like a check up, or Czechoslovakia, but check up. It's like doctor's appointment, or I need to go for a checkup, like a smear test or something like that, or I don't know, a pregnancy test or whatever. But I need to go to have a checkup.
Now it's time for a commercial break.
Right here. Now, this might not be you. It could be someone that you're dealing with or someone in your family here. But like, I need to go for a checkup. I need to keep checking in on you to see if you're all right. Now, I don't know if that's, no, because I'm hearing all right, fight. Okay. Saturday night's all right. All right. It's like some of you, someone may be constantly checking in on you to like, look, you don't need to keep checking in on me. I'm fine. Just leave me alone. Like, what do you want to know? Oh, I'm just checking in on you. Like, just stop checking in on me. Stop. Oh, God, it sounds like a parent energy. But like, I'm just checking in. I don't, no. Don't just pop in unannounced, right? I'll invite you over or something like that. But don't just like, I'm just popping in to check on you. And you're like, what? No, I didn't invite the in-laws over. Okay, don't keep popping in just to check on me. I'm fine on my own. Just leave me alone. Right? Some of you, that could be, I don't know. Like I said, it depends if you're finding someone very annoying. Right, I'm just popping in just to check on you, and you're like, what? Could be anybody that has P in the name, like Polly, okay, or Paul, or Pauline, okay, or Pam, or a Pisces, right? But like, I'm just checking in on you, just a matter of just calm yourself down, Carmel. Right? But like, keep checking on me all the time. Now, what have I won? Right? So it means like, because some of you, if it's a job, right? If it's a job, or the name Rob, but like, if it's a job, it's like, I don't know what I've got yet. I've like, what have I got? Right? Because it's like opening something to find out what I've got. But I really do keep picking up this as a medical document or certificate. Like, I've gone through something and I need to find out what I've got, because we say that in the UK. I don't know if you guys say that. Okay, it's a little bit like the terms of the fact that it is something, but okay, there is something medical going on with you guys of like needing to find out what it is that I've got here. It could be, I mean, hopefully it's just coming up as like my raffles. I've got raffles going on, by the way. But like, it's like I need to check up to find out what it is that I've got, because I don't know yet. It's like I may have had a load of tests done and I need to find out what the answer is, because I'm not sure what it is. So I need to check up to find out if I have something, right? I can also pick up and envision people that have like an P.O. box. Like, I'm opening up a box to find out what's inside of it. Like, I keep going back to this thing to find out what I've got. Like, have I won? Has someone sent me something? Are you looking at your phone all the time to see if someone sent you a message? But like, I need to keep going back to something to find out what I have, right? That is your 100% equivocal main message there. mania. So it might have something to do with around ADHD. If this is that moron that wants to leave another comment saying that ADHD isn't real, then fucking deal with it yourself and have it yourself, because I shall end up blocking people. It's obviously someone like that says things like that don't have it themselves. But it's like mania, right? I have mania. And I've put in for something like a medical or a PIP or some sort of document or certificate, and I need to find out what I have, because I may not know what I have.
Now it's time for a commercial break.
Yet, right? It's like trying to find out, they keep saying it, trying to find out what I have. Right? And even what comes up, because when I was younger, my doctor was called Dr. Watts. So that kind of cropped up quite a lot here, or the name Crofts or Crafty Fox. There is something medical gynecologist, again, that came up. What did I say? And then I keep asking that thing over there, and it's come up 3 times, and then people have said, it's a lady doctor, a gynecologist, right? So I feel that this could have something to do with around like cancer or something like that, or a smear test or a pregnancy test. And like, I need to go and see a lady doctor to find out what it is that I have, because now I'm looking at this over on my screen. This now has turned into HIV, right? An IV. So it's like a blood test. I mean, it could be HIV. It's like a sexually transmitted disease or a disease of some sort. But an IV is also what they use in nursing and doctors. Like, I need to like be connected up to a blood thing in order to be able to find out like if I have red or white blood cells or septus or something like that, or septicemia, right? But I need to have an IV to give. It's like someone that could be what do they call it, anemic or something, like where they're not getting enough vitamins, or like I need to take supplements or something like that, and I need an IV to give me like water or whatever it is, because I'm lacking in something, and I'm like medically like someone that could be really skinny, right? And they're lacking in certain vitamins and minerals, and I need to have like because isn't an IV when that, there needs to pump fluids into somebody here? Like I'm not getting enough fluid, water. Right? Could be checkups and doctors and stuff like that. So let's kind of go off that message now, because for your love life energy, if that be present, I am picking up, where do we go from here? Right? It's like some of you may be talking to someone, say if it's reconciliation, right? You're talking to someone and you're standing at this 2 of Cups crossroads of like, can we forgive and can we forget? I've just gone through all of this over on a teaching thing for other star signs that I was doing their readings for over on the join button. And you have 2 choices when you're alive and 2 choices when you're dead. But because we're actually died, someone's like critically ill here, or the name Chris, like very ill. Right, could be dying. Like, I don't know, man. I really do keep picking up like I might be dying, or I need to find out if I am dying. But 2 choices in life. You're either happy or right. You can't be both, right? You can either remain happy or you can remain in control to be right. If you want to be right and the other person wants to be right, you will always get fight and flight, right? When you reach the gates of judgment, in order to pass, you have two choices. You either come back to do it again and you thingy, or you go to heaven, right? But whatever it is that you manifest that you haven't completed in your life, I'm not going to go on about this too much because I'm picking up, because it manifests itself in fear, right? Like your own self, when you meet yourself, you can't avoid yourself. So yourself manifests yourself as a challenge. Right? It's like looking into a mirror of you, right? So you will constantly challenge yourself, right? Whoever you meet. So when you die, that's what you go through. You go through these tribulations, this trial, tribunal, funeral. So I had to talk for a little while to kind of get it out. Tribunal or funeral. Right, so tribunal is a court action, going to court, and a funeral is obviously a funeral, right? So it's like 4 weddings and a funeral. So I don't know what it is that you've kind of got going on in your life, because I'm definitely hearing like gynecologist, psychologist, like a psych evaluation, right? Psychic maybe, but it's going to be everybody. But like I need a psych evaluation. Like I might have a mental illness or something like that. Okay, but like I'm got a tribunal in order to what? Get divorced? This is an ex and something like that. And I'm still trying to get divorced and we've got to go to court. Okay, because somebody keeps trying to prove me right or wrong. And we're looking at judgment and justice, right? And then there may also be like this funeral energy. Funeral pyre, Jim or John. Anybody's got J in their name? Right? 4444JJJJ. 4J. Somebody that has J in their name. 4J. Is that someone's building or an apartment? Is like 4J? Because it's like something's over or something's like, and I feel like I'm going through, I'm being judged and I'm being all this sort of stuff here. But like I said, coming out of the energy of what I'm picking up for people that may be ill or medically ill or something like that, where I need to get tested and I need to find out what I've got. There's 2 other energies that are coming with that. One, it may be a prize or winning something and opening something. Some of you might be opening a business. Okay, and I need to find out what I've got and what I've got left. Some of you may be struggling around money or something and you really want to buy something, but you're like, I need to find out how much I've got left first. What am I left with? Has somebody actually died here? And somebody wants to know what they've been given. What have they been left with? Like, what did I get from all of this? Like, what did I get? Right? And then you've got this energy that could be like new and reconciliation energy of like, where do we go from here? Like, we're standing here together. I care about you. I will always be here for you. But I need to know where do we go from here, right? Because it's like this clean slate, this fresh start. And you are facing like this tribunal of justice and judgment, right? If you can't forgive and drop it, right, and let someone else be right, you will always get a fight, right? Always. Men will be very used to this if there's any men out there. You ever try to prove a woman wrong? Sorry, ladies. But like, you know, if you ever faced within 2 choices of life, you can either be right or you can be wrong, happy or right. If you want to remain right, you'll always get a fight. if you are looking at reconciliation, if someone wants to remain like they are right, I'm right, 100% am I right, you did this, you did that, blah, 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 you won't face reconciliation because you can't face yourself, right? Because yourself is you. The person that is you is a manifestation of you, right? So when we go through these trials and tribulations and stuff like that, you've got a face off with someone, right? Can you forget the past? Can you drop it? Can you move on? Not keep bringing it up. Forget what it was and now live with what it is. Right? I keep coming up with these. I now need to live with this, right? Or what this is. It's like I'm living with something, but like it's inside me. I now have to cope and live. I'm the one that has to live with this. I'm the one that has to cope with this. Some of you, it might just be things like I have, like ADHD, right? And you have to get people to understand why you're slightly emotionally distant. The amount of times that I've heard that from people in life, you're emotionally distant. I've got ADHD. It says it in the book. It says ADHD, attention deficit disorder. Right? Well, you're not paying any attention to me. Fucking says it in the words, bruv. Right?
Now it's time for a commercial break.
But like whatever it is, I have to learn to cope with this. Because you could have been backwards and forwards to the doctors like me, and you've been constantly trying to find out what something is that is wrong with you, but you haven't actually come up with any fucking answers yet. Right. Well, I guarantee you a lot of what it would be is sugar. So that would remain of like diet, right? That's because the government's been fucking killing us off for years with the amount of shit that they put in food. So everybody's dying from the same disease because it's all the shit that's in food. So that's why we've got a pandemic of people that are extremely overweight or unhealthy. Because if they're eating like the national British or American diet, right? So, sugar is what's killing you off. But like you could have this everlasting cycle of like, fuck, if it isn't one thing, it's the other. Where do I start? Right, where do I start? What I need to find out what this is first, and then I can kind of go from there. But overall, I need to find out what this is. Right. Because I'm kind of picking up like a stem cell or like a blood test or something. Some of you could be eating eggs. Right, eggs. Very good for you. But more fat, I would say, than protein. Fat cells. There's something to do with around cells here. Cells. This is like a blood cell or like a DNA. DNA check, or this could be coming through on the other reading where it's to do with around ID, identification. Right, I'm waiting to find out something for my identification to prove something. Right, it needs proof first. Whatever it is, it needs proving. This message, right? It hasn't happened yet. It needs proving. Proving is also like cooking. It needs to cook first. Could be methylated spirit. Right? But I need to find out what this is that I have. And I'm constantly saying, you could be dealing with Life Path 9 or Virgo, looking for answers, trying to find out what this is. And it's me that has to live with this. Right? And then, like I said, some nicer messages here is like, where do we both go from here? Right? Because we're kind of standing on this energy of like reconciling, and I kind of want to know where I stand. Like, am I standing alone or are you with me? Some of this I'm actually now picking up where there's a message of like, when someone finds out that they may have something, they're kind of like, are you with me or are you not with me? Like, what are you doing? Because I need to know if you're staying or if you're going. Like, what are you doing? Because I may have just found out that I have something and I want to know whether you're going to support me through that or not. Because I could have just found out that, you know, I have some medical issue and I want to know if you're going to stand by me. Nobody knows the way it's going to be. Right? But nobody knows how it's going to be. And I need to know whether you're going to stand by me or not. Right? Because we don't know what it's going to progress into. Because I'm picking up like it's just the beginning of something, and I don't know how this is going to progress. Is it going to get much worse, or is it going to get any better? Like, I really don't know how this is going to progress. Because it could be something like Alzheimer's or something, right? I've just found out something, and I need to know how much this is going to progress. Because is it going to get any worse? This could be something going on in your family or anything like that, but it's definitely like, I will always care about you and I will always be here for you, but I just don't know if I can be here for you 24/7 and look after you for 20. I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can quite give up my life in order to be able to look after you 24/7. So, right. But I will always be here for you. But I just don't know where we go from here. I don't know. Because it could be at a distance. Like, don't know where we go from here is also like a lost energy. Like, I need to navigate myself and my life and be able to cope with this, as well as being able to cope with like living with this as well. So someone could have the same like life path 4 Aries Scorpio within your chart and also theirs, maybe, or Charlotte, right? And like, I will always be there for you, but where do we go from here to accomplish this, this? Because it could also be like friends, right? I'm here as a friend to help you go through something because I'm obviously just realized that something's wrong right here. Anyway, I'm going to kind of gynecologist to keep saying. I'm going to stop now, Scorpio, because the messages that I originally had for you, they've turned. It's like one of my funny turns. Like I keep having a turn, like a funny turn, right? Like 1 minute I'm all right, and then all of a sudden I'm having these fucking like epilepsy or something, or like I'm okay 1 minute, but then the next minute I'm not okay. And I keep having these seizures, or I keep having these episodes, right? Whatever that is for someone, it's like they keep having these episodes, right? Seizures or something, like living with diabetes or something, right? And I don't know how this is going to progress. And I keep having these episodes where, like sleep apnea and all fucking sort of stuff like that, right? I keep having episodes. Okay, so thanks, Scorpio. Really appreciate it. Now, there's many different raffles that are open, but there's one where you can win a tarot deck and it will show you pictures and my AI will explain it to you at the end. But you do not need to be on Facebook, and it does accept any international payments. But if some people are saying, Steve, I went to buy 7 tickets and buy the bundle offer, but I couldn't, it wouldn't allow me to. Well, it's because it's set to, you need to set it to international, because the Raffle page is a British company, so it's British, but they do accept National Express, fucking American Express, loads of different credit cards and whatnot. But if you've set it to sending it in dollars and it doesn't, it's because you need to send it in pound. It needs to be set on your side to international or on the website. I'm not sure, because I don't have to go on the website in order to buy a ticket. So I don't know what you guys go through. But someone did explain it that was American, that said you can get tickets. You just need to make sure that it's set as like international. Okay? because it may not accept things like PayPal or blah, 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 I don't know. But don't forget, you're sending money to a British company, not an American company. So if it is down to the fact that I'm trying to send you dollars and it won't allow me, it's because you need to set it to pounds, right? Because it's £1 a ticket, which is like $1.33. But you get bundle offers where, like, if you buy 3, you get 6. If you buy 7, you get 16, right? And it's about £130 worth of stuff. It's like a really nice, expensive tarot deck and an hour-long video call with me as a personal reading where you get to talk to me for an hour and we go over loads of stuff, right? And then as many questions as you like with the tarot. But all those links are below. You don't need to join my Facebook, but if you want to, you can. They are linked below. If you want your tarot readings to see what comes up during that and possibly your love life, then you'll need the join button, which is only $3 or $4 per month, and that gives you access to all of the tarot. These on here are only really remote viewing, okay? And what I can pick up from Spirit time to time. Anything else? No, just please make sure you like, share, and subscribe, Scorpio. Please don't forget all of that, because I need the channel to get up and go out there, okay? So thanks very much. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.
Hey everyone, it's Stephen AI here. And this is your chance to win something truly magical and one of a kind. I'm launching a brand new raffle, and the grand prize is something I'm incredibly excited to share with you. Introducing the Baroque Tarot Deck, a luxurious, collector-worthy tarot set that's both stunning to look at and powerful to work with. Here's what you could win. Magnificent gold foil design. Every card is adorned with shimmering gold foil accents that reflect the opulence of the Baroque era. It's like holding a piece of art in your hands. Luxurious magnetic flip box. The deck comes housed in a velvet smooth magnetic flip box with full color prints inside and out. It's designed to protect your cards and turn heads. Elegant Baroque patterns. Each card features intricate, sophisticated Baroque-inspired artwork that elevates every reading into a visual and spiritual experience. Colorful guidebook. You'll also get a full-color companion guidebook, packed with meanings, interpretations, and easy-to-follow instructions. Perfect whether you're a beginner or seasoned reader. High-quality materials. Made with premium 350 GSM art paper and rounded corners, this deck is not just gorgeous, it's built to last. A true treasure for any tarot lover. But hold on, just a second. There's also a bonus prize that you don't want to miss out on. Bonus prizes include a one-on-one live tarot reading with me. I truly hope you don't miss out on all of the fun. It only costs £1 to enter, which is the equivalent of $1.33. You can also buy bundle tickets. Buy 2 tickets, get 4 tickets free, up to buy 7 tickets and get 16 tickets free, completely enhancing your chances of winning. No, this is not a scam. This is Steve's AI. He has spared no expense when it comes to presenting the videos. Narrator. Please don't forget, all links to my Facebook pages are below, where you can also join, where I can send you promo codes for free and cheap tickets. Where I also go live now and again, and we share stories of predictions that have come true in the past. But you don't have to join Facebook to enter, as there will always be a link provided below to enter the Raffle website. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and look out for all the links provided on all websites and Facebook groups.